What up, party people? I think it's just me right now. That's okay. That's okay. It's a long weekend, at least for people here in the US. So I'm assuming people are probably kind of out enjoying the outdoors or time with their loved ones. I get it. I get it. But I want to stick to this schedule. So yeah, sticking to a Sunday and Wednesday stream. Still in Disney World. So I guess, intro. For those of you who don't know, I call this Baldurized, and it's where I take characters from pop culture and I try and recreate them in Baldur's Gate. And we're going to do, or attempt to do, Dr. Facilier today from Princess and the Frog. And I was like feeling like we're definitely overdue for another Disney villain. Um, and he had been requested a few times, and I was thinking when that happened, there's a hat in the game that you'll see later, and I was like, that hat would actually be perfect for him. So I'm excited to show you that. Also excited to announce I finally got around to figuring out, excuse me, how to make the Discord. So I did that because I know a lot of you also like making characters and builds in this game. So if you're interested in that, there's a community post I put up here on YouTube. Feel free to join, share your builds, and just chat with each other. There's a lot of us that love this character creation stuff. So yeah, really, really excited about that. I felt like really good after getting that all set up last night, and that was kind of new to me. But we already have 10 members in there. I recognized a lot of you from comments on here, chats we've had. So I think it'll be fun to kind of have a space to continue that conversation when I'm not like on stream. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I mean, I have his reference photo attached like I normally do on the overlay. And then I also have my expert technique I'm sure some of you are aware of, where I just, let me show you. I just hold this up on my phone and I put it right next to the screen, and I'm like, does that match? So we're gonna do that. And one gripe I already have is there's not enough African American faces in this game, even with mods. Like, there's four. So already, big part of the challenge is our options are limited here. Now, Dr. Facilier, I think he's like a little bit older, or maybe like the voodoo is just kind of taking a toll because he's got kind of like dark circles around his eyes. So it almost makes me want to go for like an older face. I don't think I want to make him an elf, although that's one of our four options of faces that we have. And he is quite a slender face, so that's something to consider too. This guy's pretty hot. Sorry. Yes, very stream of consciousness around these parts, by the way. But yeah, let's see. See, it's like I can't pick any of these, basically. Although, I don't know why this is happening, but Will and Duke Ravengard are both black. I'm not really sure why their icons are showing up with white faces. Actually, Duke Ravengard is kind of good. He's kind of got, these like more pronounced like jawbones. I'm sure I'm saying that like not in the best way I can. You know what I'm talking about? Like gaunt, is that the word? I think that this could work as an option for us. Let's see if there are any other things we can choose. There's really not. Maybe one of these? See, this just feels too young looking to me. For our guy. For our guy that we want. Is this also Duke Ravengard? This is like Duke Ravengard with a scar. It's just titled Old 4. I say we go Duke Ravengard up here. And trust the process. And then, like, if we need to at the end, we can always change the face. Sometimes that is actually where you figure out you chose wrong. Once you have all the other details that kind of make up the character, then you're like, oh crap, I gotta change it. Yeah, welcome in all you viewers. Don't be shy. Feel free to chat or feel free to lurk. I am a lurker myself a lot of the time in streams. But critiques, feedback, all welcome. I want to know what you're doing today. Okay, so on this page, I don't know that we'll actually really need to add any bangs or anything later because my plan is to use this hat that I'll show you in a bit. And to do that, a lot of the times, the hair will clip through the hats. So I'm probably just going to go with a hairstyle that's really short just to be able to show like the sides of the hair underneath the hat, but I don't want it to be clipping through. So that is something to consider. Specifically because I use the Fear Tailor's Camp Clothes mod a lot. And in that, you can only use one accessory. It goes into the underwear slot. And because it's like treated like underwear, that's why it clips through whatever else you're wearing or whatever features you have. Hey, Tyreen. I saw you join the Discord. Thanks for doing that too. Weird. I don't know why chat took a while to load. So this is Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. Totally recommend that movie. Great songs. And it's just fun. And he's a very interesting villain. So, and I felt I was overdue for like a villain. And I think other people were feeling that way too. So we gotta do it. How are you doing? What are you doing today? Besides talking to me right now. I know that part. And now I'm just going with skin tone. I'm just gonna hold the phone up. Skin tone's always hard though because like all the reference images, it looks kind of different because the lighting is different in all the different scenes. So let's just try our best. Oh my god, Captain Hook. There's actually another hat that I can think of that could be good for him. The only thing with him is like his hair would for sure clip through the hat. I have to find a workaround for that. Do you think Captain Hook is just misunderstood? Final Fantasy XIV, huge into that game's role-playing scene, and all weekends always have events. Oh wait, is Final Fantasy XIV the MMO one? Like the second iteration of that? I played a little bit of that. I remember being so excited when the first Final Fantasy MMO came out. I made they were called like Taru Taru. Which they're all the fantasy races are called something different in the second one. I'm sure you know that. But he was so cute. I named him Wicket after the Ewok. Have you ever seen Ewoks: The Battle of Endor? I'm like truly revealing how freaking nerdy I am right now. Nice. What are you playing as? Like what race and what class? I also like the cat girls. Oh, I'm guessing that you're definitely one of those based off of what I know you like. And if you're not, I'm going to be shocked. I think he might be around this skin tone. You're not? You're not a cat girl? Yeah, I know you are. I mean, how could you not be? They're beautiful. When I played the second one, I made a cat boy because you couldn't make like a male version of them in the first version of it. Cross event, like how does that even work? I think that this skin tone looks right, but I'm gonna go actually one darker because a lot of the times once you leave character creation, like in the other menus, like they look like a shade lighter. So and that's like what we use for the cutscenes and stuff. I don't want that to happen. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll come back. I'm gonna come back to tattoos because he does do like a voodoo, like skull white paint but his is only on the top part of his head, or his face, I should say. Does he have earrings? No, he doesn't. Oh, cool. So it's more like kind of like paying homage to it and like continuing maybe parts of the story, or like having like things that were part of that exist in this newer version. That's fun. Wait, did you tell me what class you are? Let me see. Jobs. They're called jobs in that game, right? I don't want a job. I want a class. I want to be a frickin' wizard of any kind. Literally any kind. I don't even care if the power is boring. If I can cast magic, I'm happy. With personalities, cat girls, aspiring healers with a dark assassin past, but now trying to be either healer and a spy for a guild. Cool. White mage, I know that one's like pure healer, and then is red mage just like a mix of like offensive and healing? They're kind of like, or maybe I'm thinking of blue mage. Also, fun fact about Dr. Facilier, he has like violet eyes. So, hell yeah, we gotta give him those. Let's see what's good. Oh, these are pink, apparently. They look. I'm so bad with like the names of colors. Someone commented on my thing. I guess I said Rapunzel's dress was magenta, and they're like, bro, that is freaking purple. Red mage is everything, so it's good for indecisive people like me then. I'm trying to think. I think I like started as a monk because at the time when I was playing, there wasn't like a rogue or a thief yet, but I wanted to be like my cute cat guy with knives. But eventually they released rogue or thief. And so then I switched to that, and that happened. These. I think he's closer to these eyes. And I think that, like, for them to really pop, we will need to go with a lighter shade like this. I really like that, actually. Red Mage has ranged DPS with both the black and white mage spells, that basic healing spell and revive spell, but also has swords. Oh my god, they really are everything. That's pretty fun, though. I'm trying to think of what they call that in games. I think it's like a gish or something like that. It's like, and I don't know what that stands for, but basically a hybrid of like you can be in melee, but you also have access to spells. Oh, I wish we could do this for him. That'd be really cool. I love these eyes with the black, whatever that's called. Something more amethyst for his eye color. I don't even know why I'm clicking through these. Well, I do know why. It's just because I love them. Oh, maybe we could do one of the drow colors. This actually looks. These look pretty good. I just wanted to pop more, so I'm erring on the lighter side. I think I like this purple one the best. I think that's gonna look good from like farther away, you know, like around this distance. Which cutscenes are usually like around that. I love, like, I feel like I always want characters that I make like just OCs. Like I always want them to have like a weird colored eye, like an unnatural. Like if you're making a fantasy character, you might as well do some things you can't do in real life, right? Which is also why I basically never make a human character. I think he definitely has very prominent top lashes, so I think we should give him some eyeliner. Or would this be mascara? I think it could work either way. I know mascara is for the lashes and eyeliner is like literally drawn on your eyeline. A Lancer Dragoon, but then wanted to try magic, so I went with Red Mage because rapiers are cool. I do also play Warrior, the Axe guys from time. Okay, yeah, because Final Fantasy's like set up where you can just change between stuff like relatively easily, right? Like that's kind of nice. Not that I mind making other characters, obviously, like you see what I'm doing here, but it's kind of nice, like if you are attached to one of your characters, like then you don't have to. Then you don't have to leave them. You can stay with them. Okay, and then his lips, I think, are like. Oh, they're not. Maybe his face. I guess Duke Ravengard's face is not set up to react to lip makeup. That's so interesting. Okay, well, his lips are fine as is, because I do like this face. It's already kind of looking more like him. I'm happy with either this. Yeah, I think it looks better with just the top liner. Maybe a little bit more. Like that. Yeah. The level skip for Warrior, so that's just, I'm assuming, bringing you to like present content, since there's always like expansions that come out and then you don't have to do the grind. I mean, I'm familiar with that because like I played some WoW. I even played some of the most recent WoW expansion. I love it. I love like exploring the new zones and stuff. I know people have mixed feelings about WoW, but and I like the lore. I like a lot of the characters. I made a couple of the characters in this Baldur series, but I picked like my favorites, and there were three different elf girls. I don't know if they're other people's favorites. They didn't do so hot, but I'm like that was for me. Level 90, 90 gear, but max level be 110. Oh, okay. Man, so this Final Fantasy is still kind of thriving then. Seems like. You know what also I'm kind of surprised is still seems to be getting a lot of updates is Guild Wars 2. Because I played that when I was in college. Okay, wait. He has black hair. I'm pretty sure it's like very dark black. It's mostly, maybe always under a hat though, so I can't fully confirm that. But it feels right to me, and that makes his eyebrows the right color. $16. Oh, even bigger than WoW? That's crazy. Now I am gonna just look for the short hair style. Honestly, this one's called Hubris. And this one works great when you're using a character that you want to put a hat on, specifically with Fear Taylor's Camp Clothes mod, because then you really don't have to worry about much clipping at all. So I'm probably going to go with this, but like let's imagine what his hair looks like under the hat. I mean, and honestly, this first one feels like it could be right. But we can kind of imagine. Let's run through those, but probably go back up to this, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I can't really see him with like a man bun under there. Who's now an adoptive dad and teacher, a traumatized former slave bunny boy, oh god, who's a bit of a power-hungry villain mage, and a non-binary war veteran elf. Okay, this is like a good cast. I want to watch that show. I also love like the backstories that you're coming up with. Have you ever played D&D? Because I feel like you'd be good at it. I think you might enjoy it. So it's all about, well, it's not all about, but I think it's better when you have a backstory for your character and like kind of just try and lean into the RP, because like I don't know, I feel like it makes the immersion feel more present, and your character feel more fleshed out. It also like it kind of can guide you too on how to react to certain situations because you're like, well, what would my character do based off of their like past and you know. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you already know all this then. What's best about the game is really the cosmetic collecting because you know so many items, weapons. I do play. I know. Yeah, I figured. I that's true. Most people who play Baldur's Gate probably know about D&D. It is a cool thing. I think like some people, especially if you're new to it, like it can be a little uncomfortable at first. Like the first time you're doing it, you're like, am I being weird? I know I thought that about myself, but like no, you're being an actor, okay? Like we're literally professional actors in D&D. It's fun. It's fun to like put yourself in like these different shoes and, you know. I will say like I always a lot of the time though, my character is just like a beautiful girl. And that's her personality. I'm like, so what does that say about me? I did have a character I really liked though, who was a cat boy, and I was really proud of this backstory I made for him. So he was like this mage who wasn't really a good mage. I think I made him like a illusion wizard, and something went awry with one of his spells, and his pet cat was nearby, and like it like combined the two of them, so he became a tabaxi, like the cat people in D&D. Um, and he was so embarrassed about it, he always had to use his disguise self spell and like act like that wasn't the case, like act like he didn't mess up and like turn into this other creature. And he was like very like bold and like overconfident like in his abilities, which like weren't there. It was really fun to play actually. Hey Balarovis, good to see you. Current D&D character is a necromancing druid who got kicked from his from the Magic Academy. She's very sassy and has a huge ego, but does have a soft heart. Cute. Necromancy druid sounds like a very interesting combo. It sounds honestly like a lot of summons. Animals. Oh, are you doing like skeleton animals, like Pet Cemetery? That'd be crazy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I think his hair, I would like to imagine his hair is honestly like this first one that the game gave us, something like this. But I'm gonna give him this hair to do. I'll do that later. I'll do that at the end because let's give our guy some hair for now. But I'm gonna swap that so we can do the hat. I'm excited to show you all the hat because as soon as someone suggested this, I was like, I know the perfect hat for that, and now I want to do it. Collects useless magic items and has one that constantly casts thaumaturgy on her eyes so her eyes glow. That's what I would do if I had that spell. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, yeah, yeah, I would absolutely do that if I had that spell. I want to be so much more mysterious and alluring than I am in real life. I was talking to my partner about that. I don't know how it came up. It's actually something he said to me. He's like, you want to be mysterious and alluring, but you're just like too like honest and and cute is what he said, which was sweet. But it's true. I do. I just want to be like this mysterious elf. The staff and DM gave me and did not consider the consequences. A staff lets me summon any non-magical flowers. Oh, so you're basically like you have Freeren's favorite spell. Amazing. Yeah, the DM giving you stuff and not giving consequences is for sure a real thing. Ooh, this mustache could work for him. He has a really thin, like John Waters mustache. Is that the right name? But that's not in this game. So I want to still give him a mustache, and this one could work. He actually kind of looks like Lionel Richie right now, so that could also be who we're making. Oh my god. Are those the really stinky ones? The like giant. Oh man, I feel like you would be a troublemaking, creative player in a very fun way. Mischievous, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, literally, like, this is Lionel Richie. What the hell did I do? Swanee, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, oh, scary. That really fits your theme, though. The druid necromancer. He might have friends on the other side, or he might be Nicole Richie's dad. That's that's up to us. That's that's up to your interpretation. Now, which mustache is thinner? They literally look basically the same to me. I think this one feels more Lionel Richie, so I'm gonna pick the other one just to try and get a little bit away from that. I have a feeling that's gonna be a comment. Ski bombs for dang. Hell yeah. That sounds really fun to play. It's a fun character to play as. Um, I mean, this is really like his look. Like, we're not gonna have to worry about too much else. So I'm gonna move the hair to the one that won't clip, but also before that, let's just test what this like. See, like he does something like this when he's like, I think like making the deal with Tiana, or I can't really remember who he's making a deal with, but it's when he does his song and he puts this makeup on, and it really does look like this up top, but it does not have this up at the bottom, and it's covering a little too much, in my opinion. Like it's too there. Like I wish we could get rid of this bottom part. Why are you setting creatures free that you can't control? You have no control of your power. You never- Wait, you can't control the corpse flowers? That could be a problem. Like maybe if we, it's just too there. Like what if? Okay, wait. Let's see. The green, like the green for this face paint, or no? Is that his? That's his song. Like even something like this. I just wish. Why does everything have a chin part to it? But the hat's gonna cover like part of his forehead. I don't know. I don't know if we need this. Like again, that like give me all of this up here and get rid of this down here. Also, though, he doesn't do it around his eyes like this. I think I'm gonna leave this off. I think I'm gonna leave this off because for most of the movie he doesn't even have that. Oh my god. That's crazy. They're gonna kill like an entire town. Yeah, we need a tattoo. Oh, Swanee, I just read that. We need a tattoo that does the pencil thin mustache. Is that I said the John Waters stash? I might be saying the name wrong. You know, the person that did Hairspray and worked with the drag queen Divine. And if you don't, what a treat for you to discover that whole world. Okay, so we're giving him this hair on the way out. But there's a reason, and I'll show you. I think this looks good, though. I think this is a good base. We'll see if we need to pop back in and change it. Actually, like, kind of looks hot in this picture. Okay, let's go to our stat. So, Tyrene is playing Final Fantasy. Swanee, what are you up to? And Belarovis, what are you up to? Tell me what y'all are doing. Are you like fully engrossed in the process of what I'm doing? My attention span could never. You mean you see me just going on all these random tangents. But he looks like someone, not only Lionel Richie, he looks like someone else. I don't know who. Add a new eye for a separate mod and the programming. Oh god. For a different mod that you're working on? Beyond the Horns? Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let me show you the outfits while I got your full undivided attention. Okay. Right. So you can see kind of what he's wearing. We'll worry about the color of it later, but we've got a jacket that has some tailcoats to it. He's got that hat, and then he actually has like kind of like a crop top on underneath it. I don't know if we'll be able to achieve that. We got some pants, and then his shoes are actually mostly white with brown tips. So let me just show you the hat right away because I'm excited about it. Oh wait, that's a better hat. That's not the one. I did pull it just because it has some feather like his. But don't worry, there's a better option. It's this one. When someone suggested him, I was like, are you kidding me? This is like the one that the Dark Urges little like butler dude has. Idea in Baldur's Gate. Luthia would go into artisan to paint Volo's eye look like previous eye color. I wanted to do that when I got Volo's eye in my first playthrough. I was like, and then also something weird that happened. They had released an update, and the eye color changed partway through me playing, like through whatever patch they did, and they eventually fixed it. But it was really weird. But check out this freaking hat. Like, I'm so psyched to get to use this. Like, and no clippage, so that's why we did that hairstyle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right? It's so good. Like, and how often are we gonna get to use this? Like, I think I'm considered doing this hat when I did Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows, because he does a top hat sometimes. See, but already getting closer. We got the tailcoat kind of a deal with this. So this is an option. Obviously would love if this was a crop top underneath. Let's go ahead and put on some fancier shoes too. Okay, but yeah, let's run through, you know the drill, I'll run through what I pulled already. This almost feels too long, like when I compare it to this one that's kind of similar. So honestly, I think we can already move that one in nose since they're such similar outfits. I think this one could be really fun. First Baldur's Gate playthrough with my bestie. We plan to go full evil next time. It's hard. Like, I don't know, at least for me, like, so I did this. My first playthrough, I'm always like, I'm gonna help, you know, and I just try and help everybody because I just want to do that. And then I was like, I'm gonna do an evil playthrough next. And it is hard to pick those options sometimes. I'm like, I'm making myself press this. When you get the option to force choke the goblins in Act 2, but yeah. I know, maybe there's a way to get your character around without having to like literally beat everything. We are already pretty so. Did I tell you guys about this when I'm playing? I did a little bit of a playthrough with a friend. He was a little bit overwhelmed with all the options, but we got to the tieflings or to the grove, and he like looted the body of like the person that gets shot by the goblins, and therefore aggroed like the entire camp. And I was like, I've never seen this before. Like, I've never fought all of the tieflings like defending this place. Like we got XP, so I guess like that's a viable option. I like the tailcoat part of this. I think we can get it to die right. Like this. I don't know actually about this one. Who knows what I was thinking? I think I'm gonna move that to the nose. So I want it to definitely have like the coat aspect. Speedrun strat where we put Shart in a box. What? You killed Lae'zel on all of your runs? How? Why? You did that to Bazel? Girl. Ooh, this one. I mean, it's feeling a little like ringmastery, but that's kind of his vibe. It's like a circus ringmaster, like outfit wise. True. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, oh yeah. The like goblin shaman. I don't think we can use this one either, but I'll move this to nose. This is probably no, but I'm going to keep it. It's the right general silhouette. Sometimes when we dye it, that can make a difference. This actually, Gortash's outfit with this hat is very fun, and it's a little slutty, like in a good way. Because I mean, is there a bad way to be slut? I don't think so. But for him, you know, we don't have the crop, but we could do this kind of plunging neckline element, right? I think that could be fun. Like this could be a really fun combo. I just love this freaking outfit. And I don't think I've got to use it yet. Like this feels very I mean, these colors already go great together. We're gonna have to dye him. But like look at how hot this man is. Sir. My god. You sided with him to steal his clothes? Am I understanding that correctly? The handsome young man. And to go on a date with him, all it will cost you is your soul. Everything you stand for. That's all it will cost. Okay, let's frickin' die. I'm so excited about this. Like, all the other outfits don't even matter to me anymore, but we will dye them because sometimes we get surprised, but I'm just really excited about the potential to use this. Being a buff half elf hunk of a man based on Dante from Devil May Cry. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, well, he got distracted by himself in the cutscenes, his own character. Been there, honestly. My playthrough, my only full playthrough, I've only fully completed it once. My evil one, I think I'm in like Act 3. You know, the Act 3 wall that we all get to. Um, but my first playthrough that I completed, I did a bard, I think like a lower bard. I was half elf. He's so hot. And I was more like battlefield control spells mixed with. He was also kind of acting as the party's like rogue. Um, so I like had proficiency in lockpicking and stuff like that. You know, I could do my own little minor illusion to distract people and get into places. It was really fun. I like that. I like Bard because, and the same reason I was saying earlier, like if you need like a jack of all trades character and you're indecisive, like I feel like that's a really good option to go with. Honor mode run with me and my friend. We are two asshole cleric brothers. We keep speaking like peaky lines. Branch. I know it's like the full like side of ranch. Like to me, like I'm like, oh yeah, like people will know. But like some people are like city elf. like city of. They're like, what language is that? I'm like, what are you talking about? Or French, Sideo French. That's what. So some of my friends that I play Fortnite with, they call me Sidea. They're like, Sidea, are you logging on yet? Where are you at, Sidea? They're funny. Maybe I'll stream with them on Twitch at one point. But y'all will just hear us roasting each other. Dragonborn, he's an elf with draconic ancestry, and we are both illegitimate children of father with Goku. Oh, French. Oh. I mean, y'all can call me whatever you want. As long as you're doing it respectfully. Irene. Just kidding. Okay, let's do... I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, please be respectful. But, like, to everybody, not just me. Especially to yourselves. Okay. Let's try and make this purple. And I'm sure someone later in one of the comments on the videos will correct whatever color I call it in the video. Do I like what... Okay, wait. So I've been getting to the point where Will needs to choose to break his pact. We choose to kill his dad, because, like, why not? I really like Will and his story, but I don't think it's that bad. Well, apparently, like... Do you like Will? What classes do you use on Will? We have him as an Oathbreaker Paladin, because let's be real, if it's him. I like Will. I really liked... So, I honestly started romancing all of the male-presenting characters. I find them all hot. And I really love the, like, dance scene with him in the camp and everything. And he's... So I guess I will say, like, he's kind of, like... His storyline feels very, like... Almost, like, generic, like... fantasy Prince Charming type character. Like, oh, like, I'm here, like, to do... I mean, he does have, like, the mixed past, right? Like, he's made a deal to be able to... like, help people, and it's a shady deal, obviously, with our queen, Mizora. I mean, I like Will. And I kept him as, what is it called? A warlock. I did, like, the kind of, like, what is it called? A warlock that can be in close combat, basically. So I would do, like, the darkness builds, right? And so he could still see in the darkness. So it's, like, very, like, hard to hit him. And I just kind of went with that. But I, like, you know, I couldn't kill Karlach. Like, that would be horrible. I love Karlach is actually maybe one of my favorite, like, maybe my favorite character. Like, I want to just be best buds with Karlach. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Swanee's, like, bringing up, he did, like, in early access, like, they changed him a lot. Like, he used to hate goblins, be, like, super racist against goblins, and still trying to romance Will. Oh my god, Karlach is literally just, like, a bro. And I love that. And, like, those muscles, I'm like, okay, Karlach, are you stirring something within me? Maybe so. Ooh. This brings in, like, gosh, it's so hard to see, though, but it is purple and red, which we're looking for that. However, I don't think his coat is really black. Like, his coat is kind of, like, maroon is the color I'm going to say, but I'm sure it's called something else. Oh no! I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, the coat, wine, that's a good description, wine red. So if we can get that wine red, some purple in there. That would be wonderful. So far, all of these purple colors, I think Asterian's color palette has wine red in it. It does, but this is not, like, first of all, I love how this dies, but it's not right for what we want. Vanilla plum. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go through all of them because so far I'm not 100% thrilled with anything I'm seeing. I wonder if, like some of these outfits that like you're not supposed to get, I feel like are not set up to be dyed. The thing is, though, his hat, I don't even think we have to dye this hat. Like, this hat already looks right to me. Okay, this is purple. What is that? I don't even know what I just clicked. Minthara. It's purpley. Not quite what we want, though. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, please feel free to share off any of your builds. Like, it does not have to be Baldur's Gate. Like, I think the thing that, like, we all have in common is liking creating characters. So they don't even, it doesn't even have to be, like, a pop culture character or whatever. Like, OCs and then whatever game is fine. Like we can kind of build that Discord together. Like if it feels like maybe we need a BG3 dedicated thread, and then like one for like all other games. But I think the builds channel is just for share your builds, And like in that case too, like if it's from a game that's not Baldur's Gate, because like I was trying to think about this, like I basically just don't want to see, like I don't want to be influenced by other people's builds in Baldur's Gate with the potential of me doing them in the future, So I'm comfortable at looking at stuff like in Baldur's Gate that I've already done, like and seeing your renditions of it. But if it's other games, I feel like I can just look at whatever too. So, and sorry, I have a lot of thoughts around this because I was like, how do we do this and not like compromise like what I'm trying to do too? You can still share whatever Baldur's Gate builds in that channel too. Just don't tag me on the stuff if it's Baldur's Gate and like a character I haven't done yet. But everything else, like tag me. I want to see it. I want to see it. Yeah, especially other games too. Like I like seeing what's possible. Because sometimes we, as you all know, have to be very creative with some of the restrictions that we have. Alright, I'm gonna start like opening this up to these, as you said, with the wine red colors, because I'm just not seeing purples. Granted, we have a lot of colors to still go through, so I'm hopeful. Like, at least this is purple. This has way too much gold, though. Way too much gold. Because I want these arms to be kind of disguised. I don't want them to be gold. I want it to blend more as if it was part of the jacket. This is... It's alright. Sunset shows red and purple. It's like kind of the opposite, but I'm gonna pull that one just in case. I wish it switched red on the coat, purple on the rest. Oh my god, Tomodachi Live! I still want to try that game so bad. By the time I want to try that, I want to play Pokopia. Like, I need to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I know they're out on the first one, but I want the new one. I don't know. To me, I'm like, I'll get that for myself as a treat if I ever start making money again. Oh, because your girl is working off of savings right now. I have some I've prepared for scenarios like this, but I'm like, oh, I kind of love this. I mean, it's not exactly right, but at least it's purple. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. That's all the different ways you can say I don't know, by the way. Oh, okay. No censorship in Tamagotchi Life. I've seen there's no censorship in it. I've seen clips of the things that people are making their. Are they called Tomodachi's? Is that what the little characters are? The things they are making them say, hey! This is the right. Again, I wish the red was on the outside, purple on the inside, but I'll take this as an option because we need some options. I'm not mad about that. At least it's purple, and the arms are blending. Hear it and see from the Minecraft movie line. That's an aspect I really like of that too. Like it seems kind of like The Sims, and oh my god, this is our wine, red and purple. Whew. I was getting a little nervous. Hell yeah! I mean, this is a really solid option. I think. Definitely pulling that color. Who would have known? Literally the icon for it, but it was at the bottom. I just found it. But this is the right track. Let's check out those vanilla colors though. Check out those vanilla dyes. Because also in the vanilla dye is the shoes. So his shoes are like white, mostly white. They have little like brown tips and heels. And I know there's a brown alabaster dye. I went right to it. I knew exactly where it was. There's not a lot of brown dyes in this game, or white dyes. Kind of like that. Actually, maybe are these shoes less embellished? This could be what we need. Yeah! Yeah! Brown, hey! That's like the right, I mean, they should be more white. It should be white from like here to here. But it is in the right place. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this, how this is going. Get the shoes, baby. Get the shoes. Welcome in, Colin Cook. Sir, our beloved. So we are working on Dr. Facilier. Colin Cook, y'all, happens to be one of those girls I was talking about playing Fortnite with earlier. Colin Cook, your username is literally Colin Cook, so if you don't want me to say that, perhaps come up with a different one. I'm so sorry. I don't think so. You know, I think all the saves I just have been going with Tav. I really, you know, as far as class and like background and stuff, I have not focused on that at all. It's like get them through the tutorial area and into their outfits, you know. Wait, you oh, I'm like, wait, you chop off Gil's hand. That's only if you're the Dark Urge you can do that, right? That is so crazy. Okay, wait. So what are we looking for? We're looking for purple and red. Come on down to the other side. Some purple and red. Lavender, I don't think it's going to be what we want, but I'm going to try out any purple. That's cute. It's not for us, but it's cute. Toxic. Listen, y'all are in charge of your own usernames. Like, palm dye is purple, red, and white, I think. Let's try it. Also, hi, Silver. Is it Silver Alice? Silver Ace. Either way, welcome in. Appreciate you. Now, did I skip? No, these are not. No purples here. Pink, custard, peach, mellow fruit. What is that? It's gonna be weird. Also, I really am. I hope this never happens, knock on wood, but as I drag these clothes to get dyed, it is very possible that I miss where it lands and the character becomes naked. And because we have a hat on, there's no underwear, so I'm really sorry if that ever happens. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. Oh, maybe? Wait, is this the one we were looking for? Gorgeous maroon. I would consider this because the coat is really nice. This is not quite the right purple, but I'm going to pull it out. One time when I was a teacher, we had dances for all the princesses. Oh, that's so sweet. You know what I also love in The Princess and the Frog is like Tiana and what's her name's friendship? The girl that's like the rich blonde girl. Cause like you're so used to like the rich blonde girl being a total biatch, but in this one she's like actually like a solid friend. But I love that. Can we make a character in this? That will be on a I don't know, only Baldur's Gate fans. I don't know what that would be called. That'll be on Patreon. It's behind a paywall. The naughty stuff is behind a paywall. This is okay. This is kind of the right. Like, here's what I don't like about it. I don't like the arms. But this is sort of our wine color over that. That purple looks very close to what he has. I'm gonna pull this. Dark amethyst. These ones are so precious because they have limited uses. Charlotte. Charlotte's right. Did I just... That change color, did I just get confused about... I'm so confused. Did I dye the wrong thing? Okay. It is a little bit different, but it's like also kind of similar. As I just talked about how precious these dyes are, I'm like using them a lot. It's kind of close. Actually, no, I don't like the inside of the coat. I'm leaving that one. Leaving that one. But you love how my brain works. That one's a no. What are we still looking for? What's the color we're looking for? Purple, red, and white. Bloody plum. Don't say that 3 times fast or you summon the bloody plum. Okay. Actually, in some ways I love this. Particularly the coat and the undershirt. This is too bright red on the pants. Why can't the pants be the same color as the coat? I'm also not crazy about the pink arms. Damn. It's such a bummer when some pieces are like so close and then there's like this happens. And it's like, why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to me? I want an eyedropper tool in this game. That's what I want. Like, let me take this color. The curtains need to match the drapes. Thank you, Colin Cook. You're right. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just going to call you V3F for your disguise. We just can't have pants. You're right. You know what? I think literally all of you want the same thing, and you all are nasty for it. You but a nasty girl, nasty. You but a nasty girl, nasty. Okay, I think we got some solid colors out of this one. Now, I'm gonna pull up on the side. Pull up on the side. My screen. Which one did I try? Bloody Plum? I tried Bloody Plum. Lolth dye. Is that in vanilla dyes? Or is that in um what's it called? Favorite colors? Let's find out. I think I did try this one. I think I tried all the favorite colors that look. Yeah, why is that? It's so weird because the icon is red and purple, and then we do have a dark red and purple in here, but then everything else completely black. That's confusing. Why did that happen? I'm gonna run through a couple of the what are these called? Peter Taylor's dyes. I thought it would be too. Some of those icons are very misleading, but I think it also depends on the outfit. Sometimes I think like whatever like material it is, like if it's metal or like whatever it is, like it dyes a different color than you expect. Okay, so I want to look up what is it called? Peter Taylor dyes. Because I have to look at these like reference photos for it. I did Beetlejuice, Tyrene. He was really fun. I did it so when I started this, I started in October, and I was like, yes, I'm doing all like spooky themed characters. So he is one of the ones I did. I looked at these colors before because I'm like literally consulting like a table of contents of screenshots, and I remember there was one that had purple. It might be for black cherry. It was black cherry. Oh, look at the name of this one. It's called Badger. I know someone in the audience would like that. If you know, you know. Where's Black Cherry? So we won't go through all of these. There's just too many. And I already looked. I looked at these as part of my prep. Was like, no one's gonna want to watch me look through menus. But I know. That's Black Opal. Black Cherry. This one had purple and red in the pictures. Actually, so it's not really our wine color on the coat, but this is a very good match for his crop top. We do have some red coming in here. He has a red belt. I actually kind of love it. I'm gonna pull that one too, and we'll see. I think 6 is a good option. Let's see what they look like on the other outfits, and that will be how we decide. But like this, if this man doesn't scream, witch doctor, voodoo priest, voodoo user, voodoo aficionado. I don't know what does. I did Beetlejuice. You gotta find. You gotta. I mean, I feel like he would have been within my first like 20 episodes. So if you scroll through the shorts, you'll find him. He was fun. I think I got some feedback that I didn't do his hair like green enough, but I think he turned out pretty well other than that. It is like it's. I mean, look at if you look at the color. Oh wait, I should click on one. Look at how bright. Cover the light. Focus. Can you see it? Excuse me, sir, please focus. Well, you could see the color at least. I wonder. Oh my god, I love Firefly. I was just talking to someone about this like a week ago, and I want to do a rewatch of Firefly and Serenity. Oh yeah, Leon Kennedy. You know, I wish I timed that too. But didn't they just do a remake of one of the Resident Evils? I know the staff that you're talking about. A rewatch podcast. Sure, let's. You know what? Let's do it all. You can do it all here. Okay, let's try our colors on these. Let's see what we got to work with here. That's terrible. Immediate dismay. If you're wondering how I'm feeling as I dye this outfit. This is the inverse of what we want, isn't it? That's per usual. Yeah, we want purple on the inside, red on the outside. I want that hat IRL too. Are you kidding me? Like, nobody would mess with you. This is too pink. You know what? It could be fun. So my partner loves Resident Evil, so he would actually really love if I got that because he would just want to play it. Um, it could be fun. I definitely get scared like in scary games. I still like them, but like I am a bit of a wimp. So it could be very fun for you guys to watch me play a scary game and scream and pause it. I swear this is pretty close to that color. Like the rest, no. Like honestly, this outfit in general is not working for me at this point. Like I'm just kind of very obsessed. This one feels like his energy, you know? Know what I'm saying? This one feels too buttoned up. This one's feeling too ringmaster at the circus. But let's see. Okay, actually I love it now. My god, what happened? Why do I love it now? Guys, I'm starting to think the residents are evil. Am Isla drama? Kind of. This is just a fun outfit. Like, it's not slutty enough, though. You know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my partner is super into Resident Evil and Silent Hill. And he's very into Red Dead Redemption. He played a lot of that game. And he's not a big gamer, so it takes a lot to get him. This is actually a nice undershirt color here. Sort of our wine colored jacket. It's cute. Let's see what Black Cherry looks like. I'm hopeful for Black Cherry. No, I lost hope. The hope is gone. Honestly, I think like the first or second one were my faves. It's scary, horrifying shit, but then you get balls to the walls action with the hottest hunk of a himbo you've ever seen. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I feel that you need to write game descriptions professionally. Because that's how you sell a game. Also, there's some fun mods for those games that I've seen too. There's some himbo mods that put them in some nice outfits, I will say that. This is like, okay, this is almost feeling like, I think it's the ruffles that's throwing me off. Like, I like it, but I also don't. It's too buttoned up. But I do like the shape of this, like collar, I guess you'd call that. Whatever. I need to learn about fashion. I have no qualifications to be doing this. I don't know the names of anything. But I'm learning because people tell me in the comments. Um, sometimes in a nice way and sometimes not. I loved when I said, like, I think on Elsa's, I was like, I just gave her some subtle makeup, and someone was like, oh yeah, you gave her like a full queen face, but that's super subtle. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I say things like I'll say things I'm like that sounds good, and then when I get called out for them, I'm like, you're right, like that made no sense. Like why did I say that? Like when I said the Rapunzel thing about her just reading a ton of books in her room and she only literally owned 3 books. Getting roasted on that everywhere, by the way. And it's fine. I should have watched the movie closer to when I made it. I like watching people play scary games, but I can't play myself. Tried playing one Resident Evil game, was too scared of the dogs and had to quit. I had a similar experience with Resident Evil when I was playing it in middle school, and I was like, I'm gonna play it during the day so I won't get scared. Like it's light out, everybody's home, and I still got too scared and turned it off. Like it was like the first zombie scene, and I was like, ooh, yes, yes. I agree, Tyrene, like totally. Like that's part of the challenges of this is like a lot of the times we don't get a one-to-one match. So it's more about like what's the essence of this character? Like, you know, what do they bring to the table? How can we recreate that energy? The internet is forever. Thank you, V3F. So y'all, if you ever clip me, just make them flattering. Anytime I say something wise once a year, that would be what I would love to go viral. So we make up and makeup for that sleigh look. I think people would actually love it if I said something like that. Okay, here we have purple underneath red. This is and you know what? And so for matching energy, I feel that he wouldn't shy from color. Like I think he has a flamboyance to him. As if I'm speaking of myself. So that okay, so I'm liking how this is dying on these. But I just want some décolletage, you know? I need a little bit of chest hair showing. That's all I ever ask for and never get. So, anyone else have that problem? It's me, okay. This is the inverse. This is my inverse color. This is always red underneath purple. It's like, come on. Oh, hey, Greedfall was on my radar. Is it worth getting? Thank you, V3F. I love your new code name. I don't know why V3F is even there. Does it stand for something, or is this the name YouTube gave to you? This is just a no for me. I mean, I think, like, do we all agree that Gortash's outfit is the most fun and, like, I really want to use it? I really like that one. This is, see, okay, so I was gonna eliminate this one, but it is a little bit, at least we can see some, just a whisper of chest hair. The faintest whisper. I kind of really want to use Gortash's. Yay! Okay, I'm really glad we're getting the votes for Gortash. The votes for Gortash. I'm just gonna see this through with the dyes. But this one is turning. Oh no, turning out better than I thought it was going to. Okay, for this particular outfit. But hell yeah, let's lock this one in and let's run through the colors on it again, and then we can do cutscene shenanigans. See, now I don't hate this, but this is the inverse problem we had, right? Oh no! Wait, it is kind of. At least it's a red belt, but I don't know about that. This, yeah, we don't want the red undershirt. Those first two are feeling a little bit nose. This, I kind of like this. It's not fully right, but like we said, like it's more of like the essence of herbal. Now this one could be fun. Except for this like cod piece. Like what the hell? Why is that happening? Who gave this man a cod piece? Send it back. It's worth the money. It's worth the money. The purple on the arms. The purple on the arms. Was that one? Was that this last one? I kind of really like this last one. And I know it's like a little bright. But I don't get to do that often. And like for some reason it's feeling like voodoo-y to me. I can't explain it more than that. Why do we even have that cod piece? Pull the cod piece, Kronk. Wrong cod piece. As she falls, holding the cod piece. It turns out he stuffs his cod piece. Okay, wait, the purple arms. Let me find the purple arms. Was one of the first ones? Now I'm just gonna have a stim stuck in my head all day of wrong codpiece. Was my spinach puffs the original my cabbages? Like this one? This one is good. This one is good, and what I like about this one too, even though we don't like fully have, it's really just the undershirt that like if we could get this purple up here. But what I do like about this one is it blends very nicely with our hat. It's kind of our wine red color. I just want to bring this purple in here. Let's look at him. Sir. Let's look at him. Okay, now let's try this one. This one is my favorite, I think. I just like this one. I like how the colors are falling on it. I wish we could bring this red fully down here, or the jacket color down there, but I'm kind of obsessed. Is there like that purple on the back too? There it is. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's just make sure there's no blood on him. I just like and I don't know how to describe this. Like, my artists in the chat jump in. Like, why do I like this one a lot? I like the darker coat over this kind of like loud color. I think that the purple going into these shoes, like, it just feels like balanced. Oh my god, you can get a frog companion as, I think if you, with a fine familiar. I think as a wizard. My wizard. You can just change our class. Guys, I'm sorry I don't have Big Naturals Wither installed. Big Naturals Withers. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we can kind of see the vision. Right? And he has a little bit of a sinister look to him. I think Duke Ravenguard's face was a good pick. Offer me your services, Big Naturals Withers. I'm gonna need someone to change my class. Freaking love this hat so much. I would die for it. It's pretty good, right? I'm into it. I'm into it. God, look at these cool details on Gortash's sleeves. It's like pretty crazy. It feel like, and I feel like it kind of matches his vibe, you know. Like he's got his own kind of voodoo pack. And look, we have our chest hair. We got everything we asked for. Um, I just like withers, please. Can I change to a wizard?
Fate spins along, although thou dost not seem to be.
Change my class. Oh, what's happening here? We want to go. Like my mic is in the way. Wizard, because I want to pick. All that really matters is that I'm picking Find Familiar, because I'm pretty sure you can get. What the hell? Did I not prepare it? I'm so dumb. Okay.
Fate
Hold on.
spins along as it should.
But y'all already know that.
Does not seem to be in as
Y'all already
thou
know that. Chef Skinner. Who's Chef Skinner? Who is? What is? Okay, so I see it there. Selected, available, selected. I swear I did not see it. I probably have to rest. Let's save and rest. Also, like, honestly, haven't played this. Actually playing it. Where's my spells? Here we go. Cannot prepare more spells. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We don't have to rest. What a noob. Okay. Are you ready? Well, she's the wrong color, but she is a frog. And she's coming with us. I wonder if the frog will be in any cutscenes. It's canon! It's not Tiana, it's Tiano. Tiana's brother. And this is the color of his frog when he turns into a frog. Okay, let's leave camp. I don't even know where this character is. What they're doing. Oh my god. Now, so the only thing is, so I did actually, because you were mentioning the voodoo staff spawning, I was considering giving him a weapon, but his is more like a cane. It's super short, and it has a globe, like almost like crystal ball, purple crystal ball. Oh, actually, it's in the reference image that I have on the thing. And there's nothing that was like that. I looked through weapons when I pulled the outfits too. And that's kind of surprising to me. There's not a staff like that in the game, because I feel like that's a pretty classic, like, wizard staff style. Staff of Crones. Let me see. So, okay, wait. I'm gonna save just in case, because you remember last time I used this spell scroll and it was like all weird. But I think that it's like a delay. It's just kind of like freezing as it loads in 5 million items. I assume, so it's an epic weapon. I assume it would probably be in the rare weapons box. Okay, that's really weird. It did not freeze. You know what? Maybe it only freezes when I do the tutorial chest, and that's because that loads all the mods that load in that, and it's like, what the hell did you do to your game? Okay, it's called Staff of Crones. Also, just in case anyone watching does not know about this is something Stormwind told me about. It's called the Cheater's Spell Scroll. It's amazing. It lets you summon all of these different boxes or abilities like right to your character. So that's how I'm getting these weapons now, and it's really coming in clutch for not having to replay the tutorial area, making new characters. Okay, let's see. Luckily, it looks like these are all organized by weapon type. Maybe, what about the Shadow Lantern too? I'm going to pull that out. But I will look for... These are maces. That's a flail. Okay, here's some staves. I'll just pull this necromancy one out too, just for fun. Whoa. This looks like it has a skull on it. I'm looking for Staff of Crones. Snare. Oh my god, I thought that said MILFs. MILF's first staff. So, you see, did I pass Ritual Staff? And then also we have Torch of Revocation. Should we go with the MILF staff? It lets you summon a MILF that can do 2d4 of damage through her big naturals. Okay, sorry. Where's the torch? Did I pass the torch? I don't think I saw any torches in here. Maybe it's in a different box. I'm not seeing the Staff of Crones. Do you think it might be not a rare one? Maybe it's like in the regular weapons? Let's make sure it's not one of these other icons. Yeah. Okay, so let's exit turn-based mode. Let's look at, and also let's look at what I grabbed. That's doing something weird. A little bit his vibe, but like, I don't know, maybe not. Here's the Staff of Necromancy. I like the green aspect of this. Like, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I think that's kind of his vibe. A little bit. Then this one is green glowy too, and this has skull on it. Torch is a club. Was it in that box that I had? Let me get it again. I don't like that skull one. Okay. Cast a spell for me, Dr. Facilier. We got the Cheater's weapon box. That's her turn-based mode. Okay. Torch. What is the torch called? Revocation. These are flails. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. It is a club. I think clubs are down a little bit lower, if I recall. Here's clubs. Club of Hill, Giant Strength. Why are there so many lanterns? Ironwood Club, a club +1. Oh. These are maces. Well, maybe it's in a different box. This is called the Punch Drunk Bastard. The Rat Bat. Argument Solver. I love these names. Okay, let me see if it's in a different box. Miscellaneous chest. Okay. Okay. What a fun scroll this is. These are barrels. That's a tutorial chest. Unreleased items. Mind Flayer Parasite. Utility. Modification. Where the heck is the miscellaneous box? You know what the icon looks like for that? Oh, this says summons a chest with a collection of miscellaneous items that did not fit. Let's try that. Sounds miscellaneous to me. Oh my god, the little frog in the turn order. This is a tiny little box. I don't see it in here. It's a different one. But I'm gonna summon, I'll do the other weapons box, and then I'm gonna do cutscenes. So I don't even know if I'm gonna use a weapon on the spin around, to be honest. Oh, this lets you do so much stuff, it's crazy. Okay, where's our regular weapons? Common equipment? That sounds right. And this one that we already did was very rare. Okay. Google is always lying. Oops, that's the camp menu. My god. Okay, wait. Let's see what we got in here. We got flails. We got rusty morning stars. We got a broken pike. A club. In the club we all fam. We've got a salami. I didn't see the name of it as I was scrolling over stuff. For either of these things. Here's the let's pull that out. Staff of the Moon Maiden, Twisted Oak Crook. I'm gonna pull that one too. That looks like it might be something. The salami. Who can we make that will use the salami? Oops, I just ended turn instead of exited. And now I'm the frog. I'm Tiano.
Still breathing.
Okay. Let's try... Here's the one that I was picturing when you were talking about it. Could be fun. But honestly, the one that I've liked the most so far... This is very druidy. I love it, but it's not him. I think this is the one that I've liked so far the most. Get this. Can we unequip this? Why is this forever here? Oh, if I pick it up, it's just always equipped to me. That's fine. I kind of like this one the best. Like, it's the green glowiness for me. Feels like souls. You know? He's, like, pretty cool. I always want to play as these characters after I make them. Let's go do some cutscenes, though. Sorry, I'm just talking at you guys and not actually getting some clips.
More of those wretched things.
Yay! Thanks for posting them in there. That's what that's for. I'm like, y'all, I subject y'all to all my creations on here. Like, we need an outlet for everybody. All of us character creators. The argument solver. Yeah, Swanee, get in there. I have there's a community post for it on this YouTube channel now, so whenever you want, and people are just sharing their builds. Feel free to share the mods you're working on as those are ready too. There's actually a mods channel that'd be perfect for that. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, like the community aspect of this is not something that I ever even really thought about, but I'm really enjoying. Um, like I think when I started this, I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I told all you like y'all this already, but like I was laid off, and I was like, what am I like gonna do? Do I really want to go back to corporate? Not really. Um, and this is always kind of like YouTube in general for like content creation is something I always wanted to try. Um, and so that's why I started doing this. And I did not consider the community aspect of it, and that's been like a really wonderful surprise. You think it's one of my best ones? Hell yeah! Alright, I think this will be some good scenes with the Gale magic of it all. Here he comes! He's going to the other side.
As if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Yes, sir. Freaking hot. Touch it. Yay! I'm excited to post this one. Also, other fun thing that happened. So, I remember telling you all about, like, Rapunzel has been doing really well.
Anyone?
Gale's voice is so loud. We'll just let him finish. Okay. So Rapunzel immediately did well on, like, Instagram and TikTok, but YouTube, not as much. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird, but that happens. But, like, they'll perform differently on different stuff. But she is super taking off on YouTube now. Like, she found her audience cluster, or whatever you call it. But she's now beating her performance on all the other platforms, like almost doubled it. It's crazy. So that was really cool. I don't know. I want to share that with y'all. My friend actually runs the salami. You know, Halson knows his way around a salami. If I learned anything in my playthrough, yeah, I romanced him for sure. BG3 is its all maker now after completing the game. Yeah, we are the same person, Silver. Like, same. That's, I mean, you can see what I'm doing with it now. I'm like, oh, I'm building these hours up on this game time, but I'm playing it in such a different way than most other people. Oh, yeah, you do. Are you going to stream it today? Yeah, also, everybody, Swanee also streams here on YouTube, and it is an actual artist. So if you're interested, you should give them a follow as well. Okay, let's see. Let's do the wizard one because I think he'll do like the little hand caster. He'll do a casting pose, which is what we want from our good doctor. Here he goes. Here he goes. Use that magic for good this time.
Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Scanning. He could be another one. Maybe we go to the Mind Flayer. Because I like the shot of them walking up towards it. Also, I was lacking behind in stream for some reason for the last 10 minutes.
I'm gay
Oh.
and water deep.
I don't know why that's happening to you.
Usually better at this.
Swanee, that's days off are still good, and I'm trying to find that balance myself. I mean, I'm not streaming as often as you are, first of all, because it does take energy. Like this is not a natural thing for me. I think I'm building that skill. I still get nervous before, but then as soon as I start talking with y'all, it feels good. Um, but yeah, I'm a bit of an anxious person. Yay, Halson is your favorite romance too. Oh, yeah, maybe. You know what else I have to do? Sorry, I really just tell you all whatever thoughts pop in my head, but I have to pop in because my streams, they get posted to the lives tab after the fact. I have to go in and cut off the intro and outro like waiting screens because that's probably like a barrier for some people who watch them later. Also, I love Swanee the words that you use. Like, I feel like the mom and Mean Girls. I'm like, God love you. You girls keep me so young. Because I'm like aura, and I'm like, what does that mean again? Aura farming. I know at least the phrase. Do I fully know what it means? A little bit. I think it's just like let them do their thing. Like they're kind of showing off. So he's like Dr. Facilier is showing off how good he looks. I feel like he would be a
Apologies.
dick if
Didn't
we're gonna do
exactly
that.
memorize my cephalopodian banishment spells last night. Wasn't the best prepared for an attack by squid. Say, but I
I feel
know
like, do you think he
that
would be
time,
friends with
in
Auntie
another
Ethel? I feel
respect,
like they would be
you were on
enemies.
the North Lloyd as well.
Like they would have like a turf war. This is my freaking swamp. You don't trust this man drawing you up. I'm not going to do that.
I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in
Maybe
freeze.
they'd be
I
frenemies,
was
you know?
plummeting to certain death. I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with
But
less
like,
than safe
definitely like
propulsion.
backstabbing each other.
Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and
Because I
found
feel like
myself
they'd
on the
want
other side.
to have
As it
exclusive
were.
deals with everybody.
How about you? How did you survive the fall?
Yeah. Oh yeah, those friends on the other side probably want her. So he's like,
Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the...
oh my god, Gail, you're so chatty. That could be a good cutscene intro. Our little arm crossing.
No use sugarcoating it, is there?
Yeah, I
That
think
surgeon
friendly
you speak
rivals
of,
for
this
sure.
parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating
But
gestation, it will turn
fake
into mind
friendly,
flayers?
Like
It's a process
keeping
known as
up
metamorphosis,
with
and
like
let me assure you,
politeness,
it is to be
but
avoided.
like
You don't
secretly
happen to be a
wishing the
cleric
other's
by any chance, do
demise.
you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
I actually played. I like Marvel Rivals. I haven't played it in a bit, but I'm laughing because in Fortnite now they have like a rivalry system. You like trigger it during the game, and whenever I do that, I always say Marvel Rivals. I don't know. I think I'm hilarious, but yeah.
I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a
I could
healer,
totally
and
see
soon,
Auntie
too.
Ethel
How
singing
about
and
we lend
dancing.
each other a guiding
Stormwind,
potion and look for a
you
healer
made
together?
it. Volunteer. Why isn't he on? You made it, and you have a critique already. He's not a warlock because, well, I made him a wizard so he could summon a frog. He's got a frog with him right now. But I mean, he would definitely be. Well, he would be more like he would be a warlock, right? Because his patron is death, right? The best part of Fortnite is literally just the lobby and also coordinating your outfits with your friends. So It's impossible to beat deadweight in that game because that is the agenda. That's the goal. Okay, come on, Gale.
Most excellent.
I'm gonna do the
Parasite
mind
shares
player
a
scene.
parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a
Walk on
journey
up
with
to it.
most ill-mannered a man, it's an act of...
See, here's our frog! I wish we could make it green. It'd be fun if you could pick the colors of your summons and, like, customize them a little bit. If anyone from Larian is watching, know that. Also, please give us some sliders on faces and stuff in the next one. Even though Larian's not making another Baldur's Gate, I don't think.
An injured mind flayer is still a dangerous one.
Oh, they can? Oh, they can? Yeah, because Warlocks have, like, an improved version of it, and they can summon, like, an Imp or a Quasit. And then in D&D, also, like, a Pseudo-Dragon. Someone was mentioning that for Mulan. It'd be cool to have a Pseudo-Dragon summon to be Mushu. And I was like, that's brilliant. The best thing of Fortnite I've ever used. It's the gritty when we win? Okay, what does that mean? What's the gritty? At least it was Ivy this time and not Blackberry. Last time I went to the site where we were pulling up invasive Blackberry. Oh. Blackberry grows like crazy, right? Like, at least you can eat part of it. But yeah, it's like... It would be so cool to be able to customize your wild shape, like... into your companion, or your... I should say, your familiars, your critters. I love this now. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I even opened that. I'm going to talk to this man. Sorry to this man.
You approach the dying monster.
Yeah.
This
Love
is
that
the
freaking
thing
hat.
that abducted you.
Love that hat.
It could end its life here and now, if only you didn't
Okay.
feel compassion.
You guys, I am old. And you know what's so sad? Is this always happens to me, like, maybe the first half of the year after my birthday. I always forget, like, I always think that I'm a year younger than I am. And, like, if it comes up, I'm like, oh no, I'm X amount of years old. And then I'm like, oh crap, I'm actually a year older than that. I'm Unk. Ah! No. Like, I'm a young, cool Unk. Not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. Did not expect Facilier. I didn't either, but Stormwind, he's been requested a few times, and I thought of this hat every time. I was like, I'm gonna make him one day.
Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it.
Like, I'm happy with
You
that.
should be whipped,
I'm happy with
made to
that.
bow
I feel like
before
he's an
this
underrated
shame.
character.
It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it.
Okay, now you guys are just saying
Slips.
words that you think I won't understand on purpose. I know. Bussin' is also a good thing, right? And I know FR means for real, so, like, I'm here. Yes! Oh my god, Swanee, yes, you can just literally come through with, like, all of the pieces that we're missing. I feel like I'm, like, a user tester for you. Like, I'm like, this would be nice to have, and you're like, oh yeah, I got that. I'm working on that right now. The hat is Fear Taylor's Camp Clothes. It's the hat. I'll look at the name after this, but it's the one that the butler, if you do the Dark Urge playthrough, has. I want to be Auntie instead of Unk, though. Aunties have more fun.
Lusting for something that
I'm
is
literally a beta
good,
tester.
but then its grip claws back with a vengeance.
You're a gay uncle. Gay Unk. Hell yeah. Like a cool gay uncle. I really want to be cool. The more I say it, the more cool I am, right? The more I beg for it. Am I gonna die if I lean in for a kiss? I don't want to kiss it. Too many tentacles.
The monster lies exhausted,
Wish it.
defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate
Squish it.
malice.
Squish it. Squish it. I think I'm gonna probably use the scene of him walking up to the mind player. It's just great when you can get like the full outfit in those. But I am gonna let's do at least one more. Maybe we'll go to the people at the ruins. Ruins? Runes? You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe. And then we'll do the spin around. And then I gotta get a workout in. It's already 12:30. We've been at this almost 2 hours. Or has it been longer? Yeah, almost 2 hours. Hell yeah. My mouse was freezing for a minute. My player is jealous. Yes. Inigo from Princess Bride. Yeah, will you spoiler it? Will you spoiler it for me? Because I love the Bride idea. I think that's a great idea. Tyrene posted some Final Fantasy stuff in there too. The Emperor in disguise of the visage that I gave him can do things to me, but the regular Emperor I'm gonna have to pass on for myself.
You! Not another step!
I know there's a full shot of him.
Got company up here!
Yeah, that one.
What's this then?
I'm memorizing. At this point, I've memorized these initial cutscenes, which ones give you full body shots.
Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
This guy, he must be turning into a mind player, by the way, right? Because his face is all crazy like that. I think that's a fun detail. So we know what's going to happen to this little group.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any.
Yeah, I think I could check those out. I think there will be enough time should I ever play that. I don't think you have to spoiler the Xenoblade ones for me. It's also the truth is though, my memory is quite terrible, so I could look at something and then forget if enough time passes. But yeah, I would say I already told you all, and I feel okay kind of sharing what I have planned for the future in streams, because I feel all of us here are kind of the most invested in this journey. So it doesn't feel very spoilery. If anything, it feels like y'all should be included in that. So yeah, next is going to be Critical Role, and I'm so excited to show you guys. I'm going to do the Vox Machina characters, timing it with that show's release. I think I talked about this last stream. So really excited to show you guys them. That'll be probably 7. And then I'm going to do Avatar, The Last Airbender characters after that. I'm super nervous about doing Aang because his arrow tattoo I don't think is in the game, so that might be really hard, but to figure out a clever nod to that in some way. Or just wait till Swanee adds that arrow tattoo on the head for the game. So there's that too. I don't start a new game for every character. And especially now that I have Stormwind told me about that cheater scroll mod. But if I do, basically, if I do a character with a different body type or race, I run them through the tutorial area, and then once I have that, I'm just kind of working off the same file if that character is going to be that same race and body type. Oh, Corella would be really good. Oh, with Scratch. Okay, but will meet her demise to Scratch. That's what's going to happen in that playthrough. It is. Custom companions live mod to add be able to make more characters in the same save file. Is that how you got all those shots with all the Zelda characters together? So that was pretty cool seeing them all together. I'm gonna do our little spin around. I know this isn't his staff, but it should be. He looks freaking sick. I know I feel that. I feel like that. I actually don't feel like that on all the characters. Like I had mixed feelings about Hercules, but I do feel like I say that a lot. I'm like, oh my god, I love them. But how can you not love something that you made? He just looks badass. But I think a lot of it is also the staff. Like, it's just pretty cool. That's the cleanest turnaround I've ever done. Can we just like have a moment for that? Because normally I'm doing this for like 45 minutes. Did I learn the exact amount of time to hold this arrow down? That's insane. It's literally insane. Sorry. Get back to the chat. Yeah, it's a vibe. I mean, how does it make you made? It does. See, that's what you clip. If you have a clip of me, only things that make people feel good and are not embarrassing to me. Favorite cutscene is when your friend disconnects from a party and their character still remains. And it says that the character is not quite fully there and your tab is like confused. I've never had that. My friend might have though, because we were having connection issues. It was my friend that was in here actually earlier. She who shall not be named, since she was like, don't use my real name, and literally that was her screen name. But I kept getting booted. She was playing on PlayStation though, so it was crossplay. I think it was something related to that. Dread Overlord. Like, kind of sick. Only thing I would change is if we could get these pants a little bit different of the color. But everything else, love. Really love how the shoes dyed too. And we didn't even have to dye the hat. Like, so insane. Maybe I will do a turnaround without the staff just in case. And it'll be a spur of the moment decision with which turnaround I use. That will be a treat for all of us. Now is where I struggle. God, I love this outfit. Can I have this in real life? Violet eyes. Sir. You're looking around too much a little bit, though. One more try. See, I can't do it. Can end there. Necromancy Wizard, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've only like a Warlock and Wizard combo worked better, like stats wise, because I think there is like a pact sort of element, like when it comes to voodoo and like how his magic works. Yeah, it's him being bound by a pact and unearthly powers, extremely vital plot points. I wish I like had your vocabulary sometimes. The way I say things, like, it's not always great. It's not always the smartest sounding way something can come out of your mouth. Okay. Actually, now that you mention it, you mentioned the whole wanting to look mysterious and violet eyes thing, and I saw someone make something like that the other day. Well, so this combo that we have is what is the mysterious combo. You just need a hat with the bones of an eel and violet eyes, and you too can be a mysterious vixen like Dr. Facilier. Was. How did you know that, Stormwind? How did you watch what was previously on the stream and what's currently on the stream? Oh, I meant IRL too. I fully plan on getting this hat and violet contacts IRL. Should I dress up for streams? I'm too lazy. When it comes to that, I'm like, y'all get this. Sorry. Maybe one day. Maybe it'll be a treat. We can set a goal for something. As we grow our community, I will dress up. I'll dress up as a hot dog. I just want to do that. Ah, I was saying that. So, do you have a theory about why I like this so much? So yeah. I don't know. I think I had maybe had an issue on my end just now. I was seeing something weird on the stream saying like connect. So sorry if that happened for you guys too. But this is Dr. Facilier. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I'm happy with them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Ew, I like this theory. I like this theory. Yes. Beneath my trench coat is 100% magic. Yeah. And it's that, and then it's like also like Tyrene was saying, like, you know, the hat paired with the violet eyes, like I think he's a well designed character. I like looking at him as if like this is the man that was in the Disney movie, but he's inspired by him. Thanks, Swanee. Have a good day. Join the Discord at some point. All right, what's your question, Tyrene? Shoot. Then I'm gonna go shortly as well, but I must answer your question first. You only have questions 3. Solve the riddle. Wait, questions for me. So like, am I gonna perish? Okay. What other games besides Baldur's Gate? Oh my gosh, so many. Although, you know, I feel like I'm in a bit of a lull right now because I'm not really playing anything else at the moment. But okay, so I love like Zelda. Love Zelda. Zelda was my entry into gaming, so Ocarina of Time has a special place in my heart. I really am hoping that the rumors of a remaster for this year are true. Loved Breath of the Wild as well. Like that just like hit this like I don't know, like it unlocked this like nostalgia feeling in me. I felt like a kid again playing that, so I absolutely loved it. I sunk a ton of hours into Animal Crossing over the pandemic, like I'm sure a lot of us did. So I do like games where you can decorate and are more cozy and at your own pace stuff. I also like competitive games, so I do like Fortnite, or we were talking about Marvel Rivals. I played a ton of Overwatch. I like that kind of team-based, like first-person shooters, but there must be a magic element involved, or at least like space. Like it can't just be like Call of Duty. Um, I need to be able to like normally be a beautiful girl and like casting spells. Ideally, that's my favorite. Um, and also not a huge fan of some of the toxic culture in those games though. Like people can be real dicks on like voice chat to like people who I'm like, you don't know like when they started playing this, or like I don't know. I'm just like, it's a game. Like chill out a little bit. Um like have fun. Like we're supposed to just be having fun. Like I played a ton of League of Legends in college. So that's another similar game with fun like abilities, PvP, and toxic culture. And then I played some MMOs. Like I played WoW. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy Online. I play. What are some other games? I mean, I love any RPG. Super looking forward to the new Fable coming out this year. Apparently, maybe it's delayed until early next year, so it doesn't compete with Grand Theft Auto. I loved Mass Effect. I love Dragon Age. I love everything. I play D&D in real life. Actually, like on the computer still, though. I don't know why I said in real life. I play all games in real life, I guess. Okay, let me read. I'm talking too much, but I can talk a lot about games. Um, Not surprised by Zelda part. Love them all, especially Minish Cap. I never played Minish Cap. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom was a bit of a Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom almost felt like it was just like an expansion pack of Breath of the Wild to me. It definitely didn't hit like it didn't have the same magical feeling as Breath of the Wild did, but I think that's because it was novel. When Breath of the Wild came out. Online multiplayer games as the developers' executives are the greatest threat to the game. Yes, yes. I was recently playing Victor. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, like the toxic culture side of games. And it's not only like the attitude and like just the jerkiness of it all, but it's also like those people oftentimes feel like they're like the voice of the game, or they like have some sort of ownership over it. I'm like, this is not just for you. Like you're not the only type of person that enjoys this, and it's just like, so I guess the gatekeeperiness, all of that, those aspects of gamer culture are a real letdown to me. But obviously there's others of us out there that love these fandoms, love these games, and like we have just as much of a right to like be in these spaces too. So I'm glad that that's when I was talking about like the community aspect of it that I didn't really consider when starting this. That's something that is exciting to me to experience with you guys. So excited for Fable. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I love Dragon Age. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so Greedfall, I will check that out. We got so P2W that I couldn't enjoy them anymore. I'll pay to win. Yeah. Yeah, it's Tears of the Kingdom thought unfinished. What are Bull's problems? Oh. I think that's just a typo. We just mean Breath of the Wild. I was like, what does that term mean? Yeah, that's just like, I just wonder with those toxic people in gaming culture. It is just really confusing to me when people don't have like any sort of empathy, like I can't relate to that. Which is kind of ironic when I'm talking about empathy, but I don't understand that. Like I don't understand how you can't picture yourself in someone else's shoes. So if I were to try and picture myself and like, why is this person being toxic? Like, I mean, maybe they don't have a lot of other stuff going on, and so that winning in this game to them is somehow attached to like their self-worth. I don't know. And frankly, I just don't think those people are oftentimes wanting to have that type of conversation or like do that kind of self-reflecting. Uh, and I don't want to be the one that's like guiding them through that. Like, sorry, this is like taking a turn, but I'm like, that's not my job. I'm like, can you just like get there and like, or like just not be a dick? That's my end quote on that. Okay, yeah, it did, yeah, it did feel kind of easy. Maybe because all of us though learned through Breath of the Wild. By that we were all pros. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gamer culture, it's interesting, right? But I think we just need to also be like voices in the room and like kind of create our own counterculture. I don't know until it becomes the main culture, and then like everyone's just nice and like can enjoy these things together. That's like the whole point. Yeah, that is the thing too, especially those competitive games. Like it is always somebody else's fault to them. Like it's always blame the tank, blame the healer, blame whatever it is, whatever the dynamics are. But it is never like, oh fuck, like I messed up or whatever. And I had some friends, some like IRL friends back like from high school that I played with and stuff, and it was the same with them. Like, no, they weren't necessarily like blaming like me or anything, but it was more like blaming like there's always some sort of excuse like or whatever it was, or if we're playing with a rando, that it was always that rando's fault that wasn't on the voice chat with us, and I'm just like who cares? Let's just like keep trying, whatever. Yeah, and I think like the kind of constructing objects thing, like it was a cool idea, but because it became like such a main part, I don't know, like it felt like its own thing. I don't want to say gimmick. It's problem solving, and like problem solving, puzzle solving is in Zelda games all the time, right? But it just felt like such a big part of it. I don't know, like I just want to like shoot my bows and arrows, and I also like don't love the weapon durability system. Like I could get on board with it, but and I the nice thing is it does force you to use lots of different options and try them out and stuff. But I kind of like having a kit and like a play style that I like, and like a class, if you will, of whatever I've decided I'm playing Link as. So that wasn't always my favorite part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Limitations do make you more creative. Oh yeah, MMOs, like same with WoW. Like I was like a druid healer, and man, healers get shit on. Healers and tanks get blamed for everything. And I'm like, yo, you are standing in a glowing red circle. That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. In any game, you don't stand in the glowing red circle. Oh my god, that's another game I'm excited for whenever the Hell Elder Scrolls comes out. The next one. Oh my god, so excited for that. But that's gonna be in like 27 years. Like I won't be Unc anymore, I'll be Grandpa. Ew. I feel like it's normally a glowing green circle if you want to stand in it. It has to be a color that doesn't signify danger. Red is like, I'm gonna burn or I'm gonna get smashed by a giant rock. I know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Tyrene, I feel like we probably play similar characters. Like I like healing. I like that when people are not jerks about it, basically. You know? And like if you're not a jerk, I'm generally gonna be doing a better job at healing. That's true. That would be helpful. That would be helpful. Alright, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta work out and then I gotta take my dog out and then I don't know, maybe figure out what to make for dinner. But thank you. And I know both y'all are in the Discord, so honestly, just carry that combo on over there. Um, but I appreciate y'all, seriously. It's so much more fun having you guys in here to chat with while I do these things and hearing about what you like, all that kind of stuff. Love it. I wish the frog was in this picture with me too. That would be fun. Sorry, that was very random. Um, Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check those out on Discord, and yeah, I'll get this edited and posted tomorrow. And then next stream will be Wednesday. I am gonna be. I can mention this later, but like end of the month, we're going to do like a long Pride weekend thing, so that will be a Sunday that I won't stream. But I can mention that on our new Discord when that comes closer. But hell yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.